Thank goodness you're here, Mr. White. Now, about this bad language situation, I was thinking we could institute a nickel-per-use law.
Show me to your office, Prickly. I'd like some Darjeeling tea and 6 vanilla cream sandwich cookies on a china plate.
But this isn't tea time. It's an emergency. It's time for action.
First tea, then action.
Who was that guy?
Detweiler!
Someone wants to see you.
So that's the whole story, Mr. White. I just made the word up. It doesn't mean anything at all.
I understand completely, TJ. You seem like a fine, well-meaning young man. You needn't worry about this anymore.
Thanks a lot, Mr. White.
Prickly, this W word, it's a cancer. It must be removed.
Removed? It's that serious?
Serious? You heard the word dang.
Yes.
Well, dang started out as a harmless replacement for a certain bad word, but it spread like wildfire across playgrounds and gymnasiums. Today, it's no longer a stand-in for a bad word, but a full-blown bad word in its own right.
I had no idea.
I let that one get away from me, Prickly. Well, I'm not about to let that happen again. The whomp stops here.
How exactly do we do that?
By making an example of the boy who sparked the fire.
An example? Good, good. But how?
It's already in the works.
Kids of the playground, I talked to their man White. He assured me this whole thing was a misunderstanding. From this day forth, no kid will ever again get in trouble for saying the word whomps.
TJ Detweiler, freeze. You others, step away from the kid.
Son, you're coming with us.
It was then that Mr. Detweiler uttered a word so vile that I cannot bring myself to utter it in these hallowed halls. A word so dangerous, ladies and gentlemen, that if left unchecked, its usage could wend its way into our children's vernacular, eventually causing society to crumble and civilization as we know it to come to an end.
I love that man.
Superintendent Skinner, your decision is clear. Make an example of this miscreant. Expel him with extreme prejudice. That way no child will ever use this word again. The Board of Education rests.
Thank you, Mr. White. Eloquent, powerful, and not just a little frightening. Theodore J. Detweiler, based on the evidence presented here, I have no choice but to sentence you to...
Wait! Superintendent Skinner, I have a witness. My old professor, Dr. Reginald Dice Weathersby, Ph.D., slangologist.
What?
Slangologist, sir. Dr. Dice is an expert in American slang, and he's agreed to speak on TJ's behalf.
What up, Highbinder? I'm here to lay it out straight for the can.
Very well, Doctor. Proceed.
Chill, shawty, and let me do the bobbering. It's all good.
What did he say? Got me.
Pod this, Hammerman. TJ was just a boogler, having his accountants to a real guess. You can't diss the kins for egging the props. You're tooting the wrong ringer, man. The big W ain't a word ace, that's the crap. This biggity egg don't hold no air.
Superintendent, this man disgusts me to the core. I demand his testimony be stricken from the record and that he be forcibly removed from the courtroom.
Yo, baby, this yank is starting to ag me.
I doubt this man is even an expert. I question his credentials.
How dare you question my credentials, sir? I did not spend 12 years studying at the world's finest universities just to be slandered by the likes of some civil servant.
Civil servant? Why, you pink egghead?
Jackbooted thug.
Commie brainiac.
Superintendent Skinner, can I please speak for myself?
Well, it's highly unusual in these hearings, but so is everything else here today. Go ahead, son.
Sir, I know Dr. Dice is trying to help me, but the stuff he's saying, the way he talks, is from a whole other time. I also get what Mr. White's trying to say. New words just scare him, that's all. But the thing is, sir, making up words and stuff is part of what being a kid's all about. We love to make up names for junk. We're not looking for trouble. The fact is, I invented that word to stay out of trouble. And now, just because someone thinks my word sounds bad, I have to stand here today defending myself. I don't mean to be rude, sir, but if you ask me, this whole thing whomps.
Young man, how dare you? Sir, I tried to keep that terrible word out of the courtroom, but as you can see, this young man has no regard for...
Whoa, wait a minute. Mr. White, what terrible word are we talking about here?
Well, the word is whomps, sir.
Whomps? White, are you telling me this entire proceeding is over the word whomps?
Yes, that's correct. Sir, I fail to see what's so funny.
The word! That's what's so funny, White. Whomps! It's a funny word.
No, it isn't, sir. It's shameful filth. Its meaning is clearly obscene.
Doesn't mean anything obscene to me. How about you, young lady? Does whomps mean anything obscene to you?
Me? No. I think it's just a clever and creative way to say how unpleasant.
And you, sir?
Oh, to me it means something's repellent or offensive. That or bodacious.
And you?
I think it's cute.
It sounds vaguely French.
Sounds like a type of fish to me.
And I think it's funny. Anyone who hears dirty meaning in this whomps word probably has a dirty mind to begin with. The Board of Education has no control over what goes on inside people's minds, hard as we try. I, therefore, find Theodore J. Detweiler not guilty. That means you're expected to be in school tomorrow morning, young man.
Sort of a hollow victory, huh, Teach?
This whomps.